Welcome back to Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. Last time we finished up Sector 7, and we were going to go into Sector 8, where we did not make it through last playthrough. So this will become shortly, hopefully, the furthest I've been. And today I think it's time to take things a little bit slower and actually get stuff built and taken care of. There is a handful of stuff we got to work on. Our power, there's stuff I want to unlock, just all kinds of stuff. But before all that happens, we need to move on, so let's do it.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. Well, messing with the Hirogen really paid off. Through their relay network, we actually made contact with Starfleet and our families and friends. Well, at least they were able to send us messages anyway. Though, I didn't expect any. I mean, who'd write me? Maybe the penal colony, letting me know that I'd violated my probation? The more everyone else got excited about these letters from home, the more I just wanted no part of it. Maybe because what I have here on Voyager is so much better than anything I ever had back there. But of course, I did get a message from my father, Admiral Owen Paris. All that was missing was the official trumpet fanfare before some nervous technician read out His Excellency's condemnation. Here's the twist, though. It's the only encrypted message in the entire batch. Someone actually suggested I just pretend the message says, "I love you, I'm proud of you." Not a chance. Not from the man who lectured me as a kid that crying was a weakness. My clearest childhood memories are of me locked in my room, crying. It was my sanctuary, though. Quiet. No one bothered. And now this encryption is offering me the same measure of peace. The only problem is that we're now actively looking for outside help to bypass it, a code breaker. We'll be trying our luck at the local trading hub. My cue. Gotta go.
All right. So yes, we are going to be finding a code breaker and getting all that in. I do love how, since I left with such a tiny hull last time, that it just it displays on the ship as well. Very, very cool little detail. All right. So yeah, we got some more homesick growing, but you know, everything's going okay. Let's check to see what this sector has to offer now. If I remember correctly, we have some, probably, I think they're like plasma storms or something that's going to be pretty rough, and they're going to be kind of kicking our butt a little bit. So let's go ahead and see what this system has to offer us. I was hoping for a repair station. We definitely have some fuel. We have some food, which is nice. And some titanium, which is going to be needed as well. So I'll probably pick up some food, pick up some titanium, then probably head off to the new one. Okay, so build a new combat room. So I think I'm going to do that, because I think if we go in here, and if we go to combat, I have a phaser control room, shield generator, a disruptor control room, I believe I have. But if I now look into Borg technology, okay, that, I don't know if that counts as a combat room. Cutting beam control room, which I already have done. Okay, so I thought I maybe had one that was that's not what I want. That's what I want. That was available, but now the shield matrix, I believe we do have, but let's actually see if this counts. Oh, it's a dual. Oh, it's a twofer. Okay, that's interesting. Now I'm gonna have to think about where I put that one, because I don't want to unlock that. Okay, so I might not have wanted to take that, because I don't necessarily have a new combat room. I could have more than one shield generator. I can have more than one phaser control room. All that kind of stuff I can have. Yeah, I also want to spend some time. Yeah, we'll stop the disease doctor, don't worry. I also want to spend some time repairing my hull, so... what's my sector threat level? It's okay, I don't really want to give up on the science. I do want to just kind of clean up some stuff, because to unlock the next tiers I need some titanium, but I really want to upgrade our... Okay, well, okay.
What are your orders, Captain?
Here we go. We got this.
Moving to attack
We
the front,
can
Captain.
do this. I also need to build some torpedoes. Oh, look, 20%.
Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
Yeah, I know my hull integrity is down below. Can we... maybe we can attack their
Moving to
weapons.
the port side, Captain. Hull damage critical, Captain.
Oh, no.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Think we're gonna be okay?
We've lost a subsystem, Captain.
We might be okay.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
We're not okay. We are not okay. Okay. Let's go ahead. Hold on. Let's revert. Alright, reverting. Okay, it looks like this has actually kept what it needs to do. That's not horrible. So I think now the plan is, and it's probably going to be an ambush up here again. So let us grab the food. We'll grab some fuel, and we'll just kind of sit for a second. Right? Like, and I'll turn back on. Yeah, there we go. So now we can turn back on the mess hall. I don't think I need double rations. I think just that itself will be okay. And then let's grab some fuel here. And I think we'll just grab 600. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, because I'm going to spend probably 5-10 cycles or so just sitting here all nice and pretty. And this is something where I'm going to have to, I think, just start manually saving from time to time. Not necessarily save scumming, but just manually save. Oh, and I have to, yes, clean up some stuff. And then, yeah, let's get our hull kind of repaired. And I don't know why I didn't think of it beforehand, but yeah, no, just throw a second, because I'm not building anything. I could just throw another work crew in there. Now we're getting 8 per turn done. You know what I do want to do, though? What am I... oh, is it Borg chips I'm losing out on? Yes, that's where those are going. And I have 17. You know what? Let's actually turn that off, which I think should open up enough room for me to get there. The disruptor array control on. And then that should help if I get ambushed again, because I do have a lot of my battle stations off. I guess I could try to turn it on to get some gel packs, because I do need those, but I think for right now, that's okay. I was just trying to clear out the fuel and the metals over here, and I 100% got ambushed again. At least this time, I'm in a little bit better
What are your orders,
shape.
Captain?
In the sense that...
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
in the sense that my hull is a little bit higher. It's above 20% at least.
Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain. Moving to defend the front, Captain.
So I should be able to get through this. Should.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Yeah, there we
Ability
go.
ready, Captain.
Okay. Not the best in the sense of, oh cool, I got some more metals as well. Oh, and I have a homeless... Oh, because probably something got damaged, didn't it? It would be my... have to be my guess that something got damaged. No, I just have an extra crew lying around. Now, is this something I can upgrade? I can. But perhaps I want to upgrade the crew quarter instead, since that also will give me, that'll give me some morale. So let's go ahead and fly to the training station. Okay, and I might have to look into hiring a ship. Let's see if there's anything else I can, oh, I need 100. Okay. We'll just have to wait on those. You know what? I can allow 20 crew to leave. I have 35 open, so yeah, let's do that. Hold on, let's just hang out here for just a sec. Okay, I got... There we go. I wanted that to, come through. I'm sorry, it's hard for me to think right now. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Let's start it. Let's start it. Voyager approaches a busy spaceport, a hub of interstellar traffic. Hope flickers within the crew. Perhaps here they can find someone to help them decrypt the enigmatic Starfleet message and possibly find a way home. Mr. Neelix Clone, as an experienced trader, this should be familiar territory. Go and make some good friends. Lieutenant Tuvok Clone, I appreciate if our resident Talaxian came back in one piece. Only focusing on finding a decipher, 3 cycles. Focus on finding a decipher, but keep eyes open for trading offers. Focus on a decipher, but keep eyes open for interesting technology. Let's take the extra amount of time to wait for our heroes to return and spend that time just healing. I'm not gonna fly anywhere. I have the fuel. I might look to see what trade offers come in, but 100 metals, I need both though. I'm gonna take that trade because if I can get this upgraded, oh, I do need 50 dilithium as well. Okay, I still think that's okay. Alright, we're out of food. We should be alright. We have we might need to look at upgrading our hydroponics bay as well. Okay. And just like that, they are ready to go. And yeah, I still have 19 cycles. Okay. Yeah, doing pretty okay. We reached our destination. Let's continue. Alright, we found a talented decipher. He has agreed to help us. He's a genius, Captain. We also found something called the Diplomat's Ear, a device that suggests the best possible answer in diplomatic negotiations for only 5 dilithium, assuming the vendor is actually telling the truth. I know I need to save dilithium, but why not? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Lieutenant, pay the merchant. Okay. Captain, we bought the device, and I took the liberty of testing it. It works, and it's effective. I might have accidentally negotiated a lifetime supply of... Well, never mind that. Okay, so we unlocked something in the engineering tech tree. We got some food, fuel, metal, and tritanium. Fantastic. Okay, so we have a comm request. But let's go ahead before we do that. Oh, and I forgot to scan something down there. Let's go check that out. It's in the engineering tech tree. Or so it said. Where is it? Oh, the Diplomat's Ear. I already have it researched. The amount of resources gained per trade improves by an additional 25%. Okay, I actually got it. Outstanding. Let's go ahead and see let's continue this mission. Good to have you on board. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. Your reputation precedes you, Captain. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you for offering us your talents, Mr. The name is Arturus, and my talent is simply a gift my people take for granted. Don't sell yourself short, Captain. This man is a genius. I was in the middle of negotiations when the Universal Translator went offline. Arturus here stepped in and acted as a perfect go-between. He never heard either of our languages. Truly marvelous. The languages were simple, I mean no insult, of course. Let's go ahead and try to learn more about him and his people. I can't say I've ever met a living universal translator. My people have a way with languages. I myself know over 4,000. Fascinating. I'm sure you'll decrypt our message in no time. We have already prepared your quarters. It seems Voyager is truly a welcoming place. I'm happy to help. In return, I would like to travel with you to a neighboring sector. It's a deal. Make yourself comfortable. Arturus, I prepared our description process progress report. My expertise may be of assistance to you. Forgive me for asking, but are you Borg? Yes, but I'm no longer part of the collective. Voyager freed me. They showed compassion. Captain Janeway has been encouraging me to accept my own individuality. Amazing. I've never heard of anything like that. If I recall correctly, the Borg designated your people species 116. Yes, not our proper name. Now, shall we proceed with its decryption? Okay, we have to wait 10 cycles for the encryption to end. And let's see about possibly building some new stuff. So let's just double check here what I kind of have available. Now everything seems okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess right. We need the ARU facility. Will be a huge help. Shield. I think I already have a shield matrix, right? Don't I already have a shield matrix? I do. It's over here. It's offline. Yes. Okay, so we might get ambushed a handful of times, and I think once we enter this green fog, it gets pretty bad. So let's see what it does. If it's going to be damage to our hull, yes, a contamination cloud. But it doesn't seem to be hurting our hull, so that is a good sign. Alright, and now we have the comm request from Arturus. Hi, Captain, I may have uncovered vital information. Arturus' ability are uncanny. No wonder the Borg were interested in species 116. Much of this data is still garbled, however. I did decrypt a spatial grid which includes coordinates. Take a look. That's less than 10 light years from here. Maybe Starfleet found us a shortcut home. We'll be optimistic. Only one way to find out, Ensign. Helm, set a course. Let's see if Starfleet Command pulled through. Okay, fly to the coordinates. Now, it is not in this system. It is, of course, over here in the next system, which is pretty cool. Now we can also just go ahead and scan everything. I think, though, first we are good to turn back on normal food. I mean, it's not that we, need, the morale boost, but it doesn't, it helps keep us in a safe zone and not have to think about it too much, and even if it goes down, although there's no food here in this sector. Alright, let's, what do we got here left? Alright, we have some, okay, let's, we might want to keep some of this stuff, till later, kind of thing, to just kind of clear up, after everything's said and done. Oh cool, I have 2 more cycles remaining for that one, and I'll get 64. So I might not actually have... Oh, and speaking of which, hold on, let's leave for now. Go to the ship. Go ahead and collect that. I do need some dilithium, so I don't have enough for that. So let's go make enough for that, and then make that trade as well. And just like that, we're out of food. But my crew people have returned from their shore leave, which is fantastic. Flip. And I have not been building any torpedoes either. Let's see if we want to change up who we have. So 7 fires a special torpedo infused with Borg nanoprites, dealing splash damage to adjacent systems. It's highly effective against species 8472. Let's get Paris here.
What are your orders,
just to
Captain?
try to, I think...
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Actually, no, hold on. I want to get there. No, not defensive. I want to
Moving
attack
to
their
attack the front,
shield.
Captain.
And I really shouldn't be firing torpedoes like that when their shields are still
Ability
up.
ready, Captain.
There we go.
Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, that's
Ability
not...
ready, Captain.
Oh, that kind of worked.
Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. No. Now I want to use Paris. Okay, it's okay. We're still doing okay ship-wise, so...
Enemy shields destroyed,
Okay,
Captain.
fantastic. Alright, not the end of the world. Okay, and we got that, so you know what? Now let's go to our ship. And yeah, we are going to make that trade offer, because I need 50. I need 50 dilithium. Alright, so we are full on tritanium now, which is great. So I think the best thing to do would be to move on to this system down here. And let's go ahead and set a course for the fuel first. Oh, and it goes right to it. Lovely. Yeah, because we can hold 4,000, so I can stock up on that fuel. Alright, 40 is pretty good. We're still sitting pretty well, so let's just continue the main mission here. And we can clean up and get everything up. New trade offer. Let's check it out. Okay, that's what we're doing. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, we might have just enough time to do that when this first one ends. Alright, let's go ahead and continue. Alright, we're approaching the coordinates, Captain. Anything on scans? I'm picking up a vessel, Captain. The signature is Starfleet. The USS Dauntless. The view screen shows an impossible image. A Starfleet vessel. As the image sharpens, the letters on the hull become visible. USS Dauntless. I'll be damned, they came through. Now let's go ahead and scan the ship. Yellow alert, scan them. No life signs. No damage to the outer hull. Primary systems are online, including life support. Where's the crew? The answer is somewhere in that Starfleet transmission. Soon, Captain. I'm making significant progress. Noted. Until then, send an away team to secure the vessel. Forgive my observation, Captain, but I'm surprised you're not more encouraged by this discovery. Experience taught me to walk the fine line between hope and caution, but I'll admit I'm leaning towards hope this time. Alright, so Mr. Paris. Look how many heroes I have. I have not that many heroes left. I've missed out on so many. Alright, so we definitely want some science, maybe some more engineering with B'Elanna. Perhaps Chakotay here will help. Poor Carrie, right? I almost maybe think I want to bring him just so he has, you know, he can get some level ups, as that might help a lot. So let's see what I can get away with. I think maybe I can get away with Harry Kim. And yeah, let's bring Carrie just to try to get him to level up a little bit. We're on the bridge. The design is unmistakably Starfleet, but different. No crew in sight. Alright, we can gain access to the consoles, analyze the ship's cross-section display, or analyze the helm. Unfortunately, that's not looking too good, but also neither are these. Although some food would be pretty amazing. Let's do this. Because, yeah, some metals and some food is huge. Alright, the cross-section displays reveals the ship is the USS Dauntless, registry NX01-A. However, its launch date is strange, stardate 51472. If true, it would have traveled 60,000 light years in only 3 months. Heading down to engineering, what is this engine? Whoa, we're experiencing energy fluctuation in the propulsion systems. So we can scan the engine tricorder, we can access one of the consoles, or we can inspect the fuel type the engine uses, which is the easiest victory here. That not so much, but maybe if we use these two guys again. Maybe use all three? Let's use all three. We'll just fatigue everyone. The designation on one of the console reads Quantum Slipstream Drive. Suddenly the engine powers up and the auto navigation kicks in. Captain, the engine, we're moving. We need to shut this thing down. So we can disconnect the power from the drive or access helm controls. Oh, we do need some titanium, dilithium. And this is the best way to go. Maybe I shouldn't have used all three last time. Oh, and they are all incapacitated. Captain, we lost connection to the way team. Oh, what? Aru? Okay. Okay. Alright, so we made our way back here, which isn't horrible. Did we do this trade? No, but we are going to do this trade. And we are going to go into this system. Okay, I'm going to make sure to try to save prior to doing that. And I think maybe bringing Carrie was a mistake. Perhaps... I don't know, let's think about this a little bit. Alright, new trade offer. Now is this the dilithium as well? No, this is for -1 sector threat. I'm going to hold back on that. So let's go ahead and head here. Alright, we are slowly pretty much back to full hull strength, which I love. Alright, yes, we are approaching the coordinates. It is a ship. Let's send the away team. Let's scan it first. I'll just go ahead and skip through. Yes. Okay, so we are going to bring Tom. Now, we do need some science here. Harry does give us 66. 7 gives us 55. So I think we're going to do 7, and we'll do Chakotay as well. Carrie's just going to have to kind of sit this one out for a second. But, yeah, let's go ahead and try Tom here. Alright, fantastic. Alright, so, do I want to use these two so that hopefully I can use all three on the next one? Although, however, doing this is more of a guaranteed win. Let's just use 7, that way we can actually rest Tom up. Okay. No, we can't, but we could access the helm controls. Oh, that's not good at all. No, we will do that. We'll get the guaranteed win here to that way. Okay, Chakotay and 7 are unavailable, though. The team accessed the helm coordinates of the ship. It's a rough ride, but they stopped the ship. Gathering their senses, they realize how far they've traveled in such a short time. 15 light years, they inform Voyager. Alright, but they're not incapacitated, so that's good. Alright, with, yes, Quartermaster and Acting First Officer, Fake Chakotay, follow the Dauntless. So now they are down here in that system, but before that, and actually let's go back to the ship. I want to go to engineering and take you off. And we are at 41 dilithium. Oh, that's fantastic. We should be very close to being able to upgrade our warp core. Build a new hydroponics bay. We'll give out replicator rations. You know what? Let's do that. Because that will not only boost our morale, but kind of be okay. And we'll just go with a little bit because we are almost full here. And yeah, we'll pick up some food. Fuel. There's no food over here. Trade complete. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, let's go ahead and collect. So there is our 50. No, I do not want that. Now, may I finally upgrade? I can. Yes. Alright, let's try for that. Anyway, we got 2 new crew on board. All right, so now let's go here. Let's get our fuel up since we're giving out premium. We're giving out premium replicator rations right now. Outstanding. Oh, and we got 4 new crew. Oh, which of course means that we are. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade that. All right, let's go ahead and wait 1 cycle. There we go. Warp core has been upgraded. So we can go up to tier 5, which means we can turn on the shield matrix. We should be able to switch on the cutting beam control. Let's go ahead and switch this on as well. But I think... well, we don't have the food. But I think I need those. I think I need the biochips more for right now. And shield matrix. Oh no, I did build that. So I think we're okay. But we do need to go into the workshop and craft some blueprints. We only have, what is that, 8 more cycles of having to put on our premium replicator rations. But let's go ahead and clear up what we can in this system. Captain, the doctor just caused a security intervention in the mess hall. He was exhibiting abnormal behavior following a recent medical emergency. He appears to have become fixated on the decisions he made. Diagnostics indicate a conflict between his ethical and cognitive subroutines. Caught in this feedback loop, he is obsessively reevaluating his actions. At this point, he is no longer fit for duty. He has to overcome this to grow. We need our medical officer erase the specific memory files. No, he has to overcome this. The doctor has been granted extended time for reflection to process this incident. He is not alone. A rotating schedule ensures he has company at all times. There are already signs his condition is improving, though he still has a long way to go. Wait until the doctor has fully recovered. 30 cycles. That's very interesting. Okay. Alright, and I will save off on this fuel here in this system, in that previous system for now. I think, what do we have here? Juggernaut. Okay. Okay, I think the best course of action possibly is to continue our main mission, because if I remember correctly, we have, yes, some heroes out of commission. Well, okay, these guys are dead. 7 and Chakotay are out of commission, and the doctor is as well. So let's go ahead and continue the main story to try to get 7 and Chakotay back. Alright, Captain, we've reached our destination. Let's continue. Alright, Captain, the away team has returned. They're in sickbay for medical evaluation. I want their report as soon as possible. Captain, may I? I managed to reconstruct the most crucial part of the message, a video from your superiors. Unfortunately, some parts of it are damaged beyond repair. A man's face resolves on the view screen. The familiar pips of Starfleet Admiral gleam on his collar, Admiral Hayes. His voice echoes across the bridge. Slipstream technology is experimental and high risk, but it's come a long way in the past year. We've conducted 47 trial runs, all of them successful. In order to reach Earth, you'd have to remain at slipstream velocities for a full 3 months. We encourage you to try. The Dauntless is equipped with all the necessities. Safe journey. We hope to see you soon. Captain, this is it. Starfleet Command really came through. Let's show his thing. This won't be easy, Captain. I've been looking over primary systems. Helm, Ops, Tactical, they're all comparable to Voyagers. But it's a lean ship, Captain. No shuttlecraft, only 1 transporter, no holodecks, no replicators. Cramping the whole crew inside could be a problem. On my world, we're taught to endure temporary hardships. Surely seeing home again justifies some. Let's be curious. You seem interested in us getting home. I lost my family, lost connection with all I knew. If my work can help prevent that for your crew, I apologize if I overstepped my boundaries. Boarding the Dauntless would mean leaving Voyager behind. Isn't there a way to modify our own engines with slipstream technology? Researching and adapting would take a long time, not to mention the resources, but yes. An interesting challenge. My people have a saying, why blaze a new trail through the mountains when a clear path lies before you? Quote proverb about silence. No, let's counter it, but is it wise to follow this path? Is the obvious solution always the best one? Perhaps not always best, Captain, but often the most certain. My crew's safety takes top priority. Lieutenant Torres, take whatever time and resources you need to figure out how to build the slipstream of our own. Captain, I have run preliminary analysis on building our own slipstream drive. To put it mildly, the scale of the project is monumental. If there's one thing we have an abundance of out here in the Delta Quadrant, it's time. Alright, step 1 is twofold. We build the engine shell, the core assembly, then overhaul the deflector dish, turning it into the headlights for the slipstream. And we were ambushed. That should be okay. Let's take Chakotay with us this time around. Let's go for their shield.
The front, Captain.
Trying to hold off on, I think, the
Ability ready, Captain.
torpedoes as much as I can.
Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
Oh, how dare you!
Moving to defend the front,
Let's
Captain.
defend the front. All right,
Enemy
we'll use.
shields destroyed. Ability ready,
There
Captain.
we go. That's huge. Yes. Yes. All right, and we got some food as well. That's pretty cool. So actually, we could. I don't know why I hit E there, but let's go back to normal food rations, shall we? Okay, so we got a craft in the workshop. Core blueprint assembly. Yes, let's do that. Are our heroes still unavailable? No, Seven and Chakotay are back. Okay, the core assembly blueprints have been completed, so now it's time for step 2. We need to synthesize Benamite crystals, the focusing element. Once these crystals are stable, we can install them and hook the power to our systems. Okay, so we need to head to the science laboratory. Now, I also haven't been doing any research recently because I am waiting. I think I have a trade coming in for some more dilithium because I want to upgrade the next tiers, and I need 10 to do that. But I think I was very happy with being able to upgrade my warp core first. So, and we're still going to hold off on this side mission here and just sort of wait it out. Okay, we have finished that research, so now we have a craftable item, of course. I do believe yes, core integration and coupling power systems. So, it's going to take 5 dilithium though. Well, I'm glad I did that trade. Oh, crafting already in progress. Okay, so I have to wait for that other crafting to finish, so I might as well bulk up on some items. Alright, we have crafted the core integration and coupling. So step 2 is done, Captain. Now for the final phase, installing the dedicated control matrix that drives brain. Then we load the phase correction software and run final calibrations. We'll need Borg nanites for fine-tuning. Okay, so perform the compilation control thing in the workshop, which I can do, and I have Borg nanites, and I have gel packs. I have everything we need. Alright, let's do that. We have another. Alright, so you know what? Let us actually start this. Alright, Captain, we've reached our destination. Yes, here we go. Juggernaut. Captain, the distress signal is coming from that freighter. Signature indicates species called Malon. Melon. Anyway, sorry. No record of them in our database. The vessel's heavily damaged and emitting theta radiation. Scans indicate a rise in heat and energy output. Its core appears to be destabilizing. A nuclear waste freighter. Are we within the blast radius? Affirmative. The energy signature indicates a blast radius that encompasses this entire sector. Invasion is statistically improbable. Captain, direct intervention is the sole logical course. Boarding the freighter is required. Oh my, Captain, I'm detecting 37 escape pods in the immediate vicinity, all radiated. Only 2 life signs remain. Can we beam them out? Unwise. The radiation would interfere with the transporter. Our time is expiring. Without intervention, they and Voyager will be destroyed in the blast. But if we just leave them, they are guaranteed to die. We can't let that happen. Oh, but we don't want to die. So let's focus on the freighter's explosion. Yes. Sorry, Harry. What are our options for resetting the radiation on board the freighter? I could synthesize an anti-radiation vaccine, but it would take some time. Our standard anti-radiation chutes would offer some resistance, however the radiation levels are extremely high. Safety is not guaranteed. Risk valuable time, produce the anti-radiation vaccine, or no time, go ahead with the anti-radiation suits. So my guess is if we use the time, we'd have to use the science laboratory to like research it and then probably craft it. Let's just go with the suits. We have to take the chance with the suits. We're running out of time. Yeah, morale can take a hit. That'll be okay. Return to the freighter before it explodes. Okay. I'm wondering now if I would have went to rescue them first. Interesting. Okay, we definitely need some engineering here. It looks like probably Chakotay would be a strong... Actually, 2 Vics. And then I think maybe Chakotay as well. Okay, we're aboard, Captain. The radiation's already taking its toll. Wrecked corridor in sight. What should we do? Okay, we could access the distributor pipes and find a way to bypass the section, or we could scan for the safest path. No, let's go ahead and take the guaranteed win. I could always use some more tritanium as well. Alright, the team accesses the distributor pipes and finds a stable path around the wreckage. Their engineering expertise prevent further damage, allowing them to pass without issue. All this toxic steam, Captain, we need to vent the decks, but controls are offline. Ooh, we could just... Oh, look, we could have gotten some dilithium. Ugh. Crawl into the nearby injector point and open the vents manually. Alright, the team carefully crawls into the injector port, working together to manually open the vents. Moving to the next deck. Darn, the airlocks on this deck are malfunctioning. If we don't act fast, we'll be flushed into space. Alright, we can evacuate the deck. Looks to be... Alright, the team evaluates the deck with practice efficiency, escaping to safety before the airlocks fully open. Control room reach. Watch out, someone's here. Looks like a Malon worker disfigured by radiation. He's screaming for vengeance and reaches for the self-destruct. Alright, so we can calm the worker down, or we can neutralize him. Oh. Let's calm him down. As much as I want the dilithium, let's just try to calm him down. Yeah. With calm words and reassuring gestures, the team manages to calm them. He cancels his self-destruct. Oh, fantastic. I know, we could have used some of that. Alright, we maxed out these guys' levels. That's awesome. Heat and engineering readings returning to normal. The freighter is stable again. Beam the contaminated Malon worker to sickbay immediately. Construct a containment field. This man's condition is baffling, Captain. The radiation exposure is catastrophic. Yet he clings to life. I don't understand how he survived. Can he speak? A bit mumbly, but yes. Alright, introduces ourselves. My name is Grimuck. I was core laborer when radiation grew critical. Yes, how I didn't. Not really. When my body failed, only my anger kept me alive. His resilience is present. Resilience is force, torture. Deaths are just collateral damage. It's more profitable to replace us than to protect us. That's the truth no one talks about. Your anger is justified, Mr. Grimuck. But you need to tell your people you must know the cost of their profit. I don't know if they will listen, but I'll make damn sure they'll see me. Wish them luck and say goodbye. Ah, if we had the anti-radiation vaccine, we could offer him help. Yep. Very well, Captain, and thank you. Okay, that could have gone better. But we're okay. Alright, we still have 8 cycles remaining until we finish up that. So I think for the first time in this series, since we still have, because I got to clean up all this stuff around here, we have another side mission, we are going to cut this sector into 2 parts at least. So thank you everyone for watching. We will finish up Sector 8 next time. So this has been Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. We'll see you guys.